The Spy by James Fenimore Cooper. Dramatized by DJ Britton.
Pull up, Captain Wharton.
Whoa there.
From here, sir. Still some way to your father's place.
You have the letter.
Yes. It'll grant you safe conduct past the American sentries. Use it only if you must.
I know the risks.
You sure?
I haven't seen my father and sister in 14 months. Of course I'm sure. Just give me the pass. You worry too much, Harvey. How's my disguise?
Oh, you look rough enough. No gentleman for sure. The eye patch may be a bit too much.
I'm just getting used to it. It'll be fine. The paper.
Captain, I'm just not sure you realize...
Harvey, it's my choice. I know what I'm doing.
Very well. Here.
Can you come no further?
Oh, no. It's bad enough they catch you. Worse, they catch you with me. Light's fading. Better make speed.
Shall I see you at the locust?
Aye, tomorrow. God willing, go unto your father. I must go to mine.
I hope you find him a little better.
I doubt it. Now, farewell, Captain.
Farewell, Harvey. Get up!
I'll shut the side shutters. You take the front.
I got him, Miss Francine.
Wouldn't want to be out on a night like this.
No, miss.
They say the Americans are in the woods above the valley.
Getting a good old soaking, miss. Good thing, too.
Well, I dare say they'll accept a little soaking in the cause of their country.
You speaking like a rebel, miss.
A patriot, Caesar. America's cause is just.
Even when your own brother fighting for the other side?
Caesar, I love Henry as much as any sister loves a brother, but he's chosen badly.
Can't see that, miss. Captain know his duty to his king.
Well, come on now. Kitchen shutters and back door. This gale will blow up worse overnight.
Well done, Lawton, my boy.
Down! Over there! Oh!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Next shot will be through your head, not over it. Keep him covered, Trooper. Sergeant, your name?
My name's O'Brien.
What's your business in disputed territory, Mr. O'Brien?
We think you'll find all you need in this pass.
Witness the signature, Trooper. I see it, Sergeant.
Very well, sir. Thank you. Sorry to have troubled you. Pass on through, and good fortune, sir.
Good work, Sergeant. Yeah.
Isaac, don't turn around. Father?
Harvey?
Yes, only me.
I was asleep. When did you get in?
A few minutes ago, I had to get out of my wet things. How are you?
Weak. No strength at all.
You forgot to bar the front door. I told you before, it's not safe.
Who'd want to harm me?
No, war is coming. Closer every day, and war don't care if you're a good man or bad. Troopers are everywhere. Irregulars, too. Cowboys, skinners. Damn Andre business has got the world seeing spies in every shadow.
What's Andre business?
A British officer. Major Andre goes up the Hudson in a warship. Some kind of secret meeting with the American general at West Point.
Benedict Arnold?
Yeah, that's right. Seems he was about to hand the fort to the Redcoats. This Andre gets cut off from his ship. He tries to escape. Disguises himself. False name. Passport signed by Arnold. American troopers catch him and hang him for a spy. And now the British are furious. The Americans are jumpy as hell.
And what about Captain Wharton? You get him home safe?
Half an hour, I'll be with his family at the Locusts. Could have been quicker, but he don't know the back paths of Westchester like me.
A man who follows a peddler's trade knows his way to market like no other.
Aye. Business must go on. Stranger, saw another horseman battling the storm. On the low road it was, nearby the Locusts.
Not Captain Wharton?
No, he'd still be back in the woods. The captain lies low on that horse of his, Wolf. This fellow sat tall in the saddle like a general on a parade horse.
Well, good luck to him in this gale.
Amen to that. Present for you.
Oh, Backy?
It's best Virginia. Don't ask where I bought it. Some more in my pack for old Mr. Wharton.
They've been sending me food down while you've been away. This morning, Miss Frances brought me a turkey pie.
Aye. They're a decent family, all in all. I owe them a debt. I'll do what I can to help the captain.
Good.
I'll have to go again in the morning. I don't like having to leave you alone, Father.
I know.
Then do what I ask. Keep that door barred. You're too good for this world. That's your trouble.
I shan't be in this world very long.
No, don't say that.
It's true. It can't be helped. Harvey, listen. If things is as bad as you say, it's yourself you must worry about. In and out of New York, dodging backwards and forwards across the line.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Just be careful. Now, go on. Fetch me that pipe.
That's everything battened down, Father.
Oh, thank you, Frances. Come, bring your sewing over here. Sit with your sister and me. She's going to read to us. What's the book, Sarah?
The Adventures of Humphrey Clinker. New from England. The peddler Harvey Birch brought it from New York last week.
Excellent.
Oh, I miss New York.
Excuse me, Miss. Man outside. Stranger. He's asking for shelter.
Man? What sort of a man?
Tall fella, sir. Fine voice, fine riding clothes. Gentleman, sir, I'd say. He's had quite a lashing in that ring.
No, tell him we've no room. Caesar, send him on his way.
Well, you can't do that. Not on a night like this. Father's right. He could be anyone. A murderer, a spy, anything. A Skinner, even. Caesar says he's a gentleman. Skinners are not gentlemen.
Even so.
Well, Mother wouldn't have sent a gentleman out into a storm.
No, she wouldn't. Very well. Bring him in, Caesar.
He'll need to dry off, sir.
Then give him towels.
Yes, sir.
Talk. Not till we see which side this man's on.
Well, don't look at me. Francis is the one with views. Bad enough. Now we'll have to tip. And there were storms in New York too, you know. But at least we'd be stuck inside with interesting people. Interesting young English officers.
Now, girls.
I guess we're all a bit on edge.
Yes. Sarah, I know you miss the city. But if the Americans win...
Which is hardly likely. I wouldn't be so sure.
Either way, staying in New York would have meant putting all our eggs in the British basket. We're lucky we had a country house in Westchester. We're on neutral ground.
And what about Henry?
Henry took his British commission long before the rebellion. The Americans won't hold that against him.
Mr. Waldman, sir. This is Mr. Harper.
Stranger in the storm. I'm most grateful.
Quietly now.
And that's a fine horse. Not one of Father's, that's for sure. It seems like there's a visitor at the Locust Wolf. Time for Mr. O'Brien to be making another appearance.
Mr. Wharton, in all probability, I know no more about the war than you.
Mr. Harper?
Thank you, Miss Frances. To myself.
As do I, Mr. Harper. A quiet life and a good book,
Quite so.
We've just begun reading Humphrey Clinker. Why do you think there are no American novels? Is British imagination superior, I wonder? Or perhaps American society is insufficiently mature, or... Well, What do you think?
Father, stop interrogating our guest. Like you, he does not choose to be drawn. Leave it at that.
No, Miss Francis. It's an interesting question. From a business point of view.
Ah, you are a businessman.
I have my interests, yes. Now, why are no books set in America? Well, I suggest it is simply a matter of numbers. The population of our colonies is about 3 million. The population of Great Britain is perhaps 3 times that. Publishers must serve their biggest market. There is your answer.
So we are all doomed to the English frolics of Mr. Clinker, Francis.
Well, Britain has the larger population now, but America has, by its sheer size, greater potential for growth.
So in 100 or 200 years' time, people in Britain will be complaining that all the books are American. I doubt that very much.
Well, we shall see. And now, may I ask you a question, Mr. Wharton?
Well, not about publishing, I hope. Father has met his match.
No, a much more practical question. When the storm blows over, I must make for the Highlands. How are the roads? Are there many soldiers? Shall I be safe?
Well, it's difficult. Westchester is deemed neutral, but with the British holding New York Island and the Americans holding the upper state, it is rather a sort of no man's land. Patrols from both sides set up pickets.
I see. And the people, how are they?
Most of them favor the revolution. That's not true. Most good people are loyal to the king.
You must excuse them, Mr. Harper. They have the outspoken manners of the young.
And since when was speaking what we feel ill-mannered, Mr. Harper?
Ladies, I am your guest. It would be impolite to force my opinions on a family disagreement.
But you do have an opinion.
Of course. But please, Mr. Wharton, my question.
Yes. The biggest threat in Westchester is not the armies of either side. It's the irregulars. Those who run with the British, the cowboys, are bad enough, but the American gang, the Skinners... Well, I pray you don't run into them in your gentleman's attire. They'll strip you of everything you have, horse, clothing, and money.
Sorry, Mr. Wharton, sir. There's another man at the door. Says his name's O'Brien.
What kind of a man?
Not a gentleman, sir.
Well, then send him away.
I can't, sir. He forced himself past me. He's in the entrance hall.
Mr. Wharton, ladies, if this man is any threat to you, I have my sword. You may rely on me.
Girls, go to the sitting room. Take your sewing with you. Better leave this to Mr. Harper and me. Very well. Caesar, bring him in. But be careful.
But, Father...
The sitting room.
Calm down. This O'Brien could be... Ow. Now you've made me prick myself. Quick, don't let the blood spoil the white work. Do you think Father's safe? Well, I don't like the sound of this O'Brien, but I guess Mr. Harper will be more than a match for him. Quite a man of mystery, your Mr. Harper. My Mr. Harper. I saw your eyes shining. Oh, for goodness sake. He must be almost twice my age. I just found him, I don't know, admirable. Didn't you think he had a kind of calm strength? Just like Peyton Dunwoodie? No. Peyton isn't calm at all. But he is strong. Strong-willed. Showing up at our New York house and then running off to join the rebel army. Peyton didn't run off. He rode south to join the Virginian Light Horse. And now I don't know where he is. Peyton will come through. I'm sure of it. You know I've no time for the rebels, but from all I've heard, the Virginians are as proud a regiment as any. As proud as your redcoat dancing partners. Maybe. Maybe not.
Mr. O'Brien, Mr. Wharton has been warning me about the sentries. They gave you no trouble.
Not at all. A little charm is what you need, gentlemen. A little O'Brien charm.
Tell us, where are you traveling?
I am travelling, sir, where destiny leads me. For O'Brien is a slave to no man.
It seems to have been a somewhat hazardous journey, judging by your appearance.
There's always someone on the road wants to take a slice or two out of a good-hearted Irishman. Thank goodness I had the 2 eyes to start off with.
We came to say good night. Yes. Mr. Harper, your room is at the end of the passage. Mr. O'Brien, Caesar will show you where you may sleep.
Thank you. O'Brien, are you coming?
No. I do believe there's a little drop more in this bottle.
Very well. Good night, Mr. Wharton. Call out if you need me.
Yeah, thank you. Good night, Mr. Harper.
Good night indeed.
Good night.
Caesar, would you see Mr. O'Brien?
No, Caesar, close the door and make it quick.
What on
Quickly.
Yes, I'm doing
Well,
it.
Mr. Harper...
No, be quiet, the door. Phew. Now I can take this ghastly wig off. Oh, and the eye patch.
Hey, boy! My boy!
To see you all.
But what are you doing here?
I had a week's leave. I couldn't stay in New York knowing you were only a day's ride away.
But how did you dodge the sentries?
Now that, my dear old father, is for me to know and you's not to worry about at all, at all. How did I sound?
Like no Irishman who'd ever lived.
Thanks for asking, Miss Francis. Father's no better, I fear. Not likely to get better, truth be told.
Well, you have my word. We'll look after him while you're away.
Thank you, miss. Here. Everything laid out. Your porch is Harvey's bazaar. Best the merchants and haberdashers of New York can supply. Only be careful of them dripping eaves, ladies. Don't want nothing spoiled.
We'll be careful, won't we, Sarah? Of course.
Good morning, ladies. Quite a display.
Mr. Harper, this is Harvey Birch. He lives across the valley. Like you, he's a man of business.
A humble business, sir, but peddling's a living.
Some fine goods.
I do what I can, sir. Not easy in wartime.
Oh, indeed. And no sign of Mr. O'Brien this morning, ladies?
Mr. O'Brien? Oh, yes. We'd have forgotten about him. He must still be sleeping.
Is that so? Tend to my horse if I'm to be on my way. Oh, Mr. Birch, perhaps you have a curry comb amongst your wares?
I usually have one in the bottom of my pack, sir.
Take a look, there's a good fellow, and bring it over to the stables. My horse could do with a good grooming before we set out.
I'll do that, sir. Now, ladies, what's it to be?
Ooh, silks. What about this, Francis? Well, I'm afraid we may need a little time, Harvey.
Have a browse. I'll take my pack over to the stable.
Well, thank you, Harvey. We won't be too long. Now that does look nice, Sarah.
Mona Green, if I'm not mistaken.
Henry!
I see Birch has brought his traveling store. The coast's clear, I trust.
Harvey's gone to the stables.
It's not him I'm worried about. Where's Harper?
Brushing down his horse.
Good. Then the wig and eye patch can wait here until I need them.
Don't you trust him?
Much as I value a woman's intuition, Francis, in the case of Mr. Harper, I think a little manly suspicion is called for.
Better be quick. The stable hand will be back directly.
What do you have for me?
Through there. Across the trees, down the valley to the water.
Rock shapes in the waves, yes?
Whaleboats. 10 of them. British regulars.
Coming from Long Island?
I reckon so. Laid up through the storm. Word is this horse on the road, too. They'll be fighting nearby soon, I'd say. Wouldn't want to get caught up in all that.
No. I'd better be moving.
Anything for me?
Only this. The American force moving up from the south are the Virginian Light Horse, led by Major Dunwoodie.
Dunwoodie?
Does that mean something to you?
He's a distant cousin of the Whartons, I believe.
One of his platoons is led by Captain Jack Lawton. Remember him?
How can I forget?
Very fine fabrics, aren't they?
The best. How does Harvey do it, trading across the lines without being caught?
I don't know about the rebels, but Sir Henry Clinton won't let the British sentries harm a hair on his head.
So, is he loyal to the crown?
Loyal to the crown, the dollar, the florin, the shilling. It's the fruits of trade Harvey's loyal to. Let me see that green silk again. Hold it up to your face, Sarah.
Like this?
Perfect. Brings out the color of your eyes very nicely. Wouldn't you say so, Francis?
Oh, yes.
I know one fellow officer of mine who would be much taken by Pomona Green. Can you imagine who I mean, Francis?
What, not the dashing Colonel Wellmere?
The very man.
And how is the charming Colonel?
Somewhat given to melancholy. We tell him it must be love.
Really? Might he be pining for someone, Henry?
Enough, Francis. I know exactly what you think of Colonel Wellmere.
Ah, but it's not what I think about him that really matters, is it? All those tete-a-tete dances in New York, all those giggles in the corner.
We were not giggling. We were...
Well, the Colonel was all in one piece when I last saw him, leading forays into American territory north of here.
I prefer he was safe in New York.
Yes, I prefer he stayed there too, and kept his hands off what doesn't belong to him.
Ah, but then your heart is with a certain Virginian major.
No, Henry. My heart is with liberty, and that's what Peyton Dunwoodie is fighting for. Freedom from your king and master.
Seems to me the loudest voices on both sides of this war are masters. Look at me, son of a wealthy businessman fighting for the king, and on the other side, my old friend Peyton. It was American grandees who started this fight. All they want is the freedom to grow richer.
Well, if it was the grandees who led the revolution, it will be the ordinary people who finish it.
Heaven forbid.
Personally, I can't wait till the end of this war so I can enjoy the oddity of acquiring a brother-in-law on each side of the battle. Now you've both gone red.
Father?
Henry, look sharp. Harper's on his way from the stables. Straighten your wig. Here, let me help.
The eye patch.
Please, Captain Wharton. Have the mantle in your parlor. A smart young officer in dress uniform. His Majesty's 60th Regiment of Foot, I believe.
Henry.
Captain Wharton, I suspect you have made a dangerous choice in coming here. If I were you, I'd return to New York as soon as possible.
And who are you to say what is best for me?
Only someone who sees what he sees and wishes your family no hurt. Now, I must say goodbye. Thank you, Mr. Wharton, ladies, for your hospitality.
Wait, Mr. Harper. May I walk with you to the road?
Of course. It would be a pleasure. Secret.
Thank you.
But please, Miss Francis, urge your brother to take my words seriously. It would be better for him to leave here quickly.
It's not easy to tell Henry anything.
No, I can see that. He's a brave young man and much attached to you all. My wife and I were never blessed with children. The three of you clearly mean a great deal to your father.
Well, he means a great deal to us. Since Mother died, we've become very close.
Then know this. Your family gave me shelter in a storm. If I'm ever in a position to repay you in the future, I shall. Valley. So peaceful. Let's hope a peace like this awaits our whole country when the struggle is over.
Yes.
Now, goodbye. And, Miss Francis?
Yes?
Keep your faith.
I shall.
Now, go back to your family. Come. Go on.
Goodbye. Whoever you are. What's that? I can see you in the bushes. Come out. Come out now.
That is the one with the gun. I should be giving the orders.
You're on our land. Why were you spying on our house?
Oh, your house, is it? Then you're one of the Wardens. Not wise to obstruct a soldier of America in the execution of his duty, lady.
You're no soldier. Where's your uniform?
Not everyone wears a regular uniform.
You're a Skinner.
Not a name we use. We are the People's Militia. I'm on reconnaissance duties, and I find you seeing off what appears to be a very grand gentleman. Who was he?
None of your business.
Took shelter at the Locust, did he? Very comfortable from what I've seen. Elegant furniture, a few nice luxuries smuggled in from New York.
No.
Don't do to encourage smugglers, miss. Men like Harvey, Birch, enemies of the revolution. Slipping through the lines, making a fortune, and no one knows where he hides it.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
Me? No one at all. Until after the war. I might be someone then. Then there'll be no more fine houses for you Whartons. We'll be the wealthy ones then.
Oh, I doubt General Washington sees it that way.
Washington. Him and his gentleman officers don't see me at all. I'm the real revolution, lady. These at the top of the tree are over. They can climb down themselves, or we'll shake them down. But they will have a fall. Sooner they realize that, the better.
One lone irregular. It's nothing to worry about.
But it was horrible. Frightening.
Listen to your sister, Captain. When there's one Skinner, there'll be more. These dogs hunt in packs. You better shorten your visit and get back to New York.
I'll do no such thing. It took a great deal of effort to get here. I'm not going to be frightened away by some irregular...
Captain, the pass I got you was good only on the day it was dated.
You helped Henry get here.
I did, miss, the best I could, but I can't give him the same protection on the way back. Captain, now the storm's over. Both sides will be putting out patrols. Now go, before the valley's crawling with men.
Listen to him, Henry.
Oh, Harvey's a born warrior. He manages to stay out of the grip of the Americans. Why shouldn't I?
Even I've been caught, Captain. Couldn't tell peddler from a spy. I gave him the slip because I know this country better than any, but they catch you and you're likely to stay catched.
Then I won't be caught. If they do see me, well, Wolf can outrun any rebel horse. Look, I promise I'll leave tomorrow. Nothing's going to happen before then. I want one more night with my family, that's all.
But Mr. Harper said...
My mind's made up. Another night here will do me no harm.
Caesar, yes.
And for you, Captain?
Thanks. I don't think anyone who hasn't experienced it knows how it feels to be back with your family when war has consumed your every breath. Just to see Father puffing on his new tobacco, listening to Sarah read. Just ordinary things. They're the purest pleasure.
Oh, I thought you loved the soldiering life.
I do. And I know we disagree on this. I believe in what I'm fighting for. It's just, the respite. I love you all so much, you know.
I know. We've missed you terribly.
Oh, let me have some of that valley air. Open the window, would you, Caesar?
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Captain, trouble coming this way.
What is it?
Across the valley, look. The rebel horse.
Where?
By Birch's cottage. Look.
You're right. American cavalry.
Better get out of here quick, sir.
Too late to make for the woods. They'll see you.
They come this way, Captain.
Well, quickly, put the disguise on again.
Yes. Caesar, go and get Father and Sarah.
Yes, sir.
What has he done?
What has he done? What do you think it is he sells? Not just trinkets, secrets. The man's a convicted British spy. He escaped my custody a few months ago. He will not do so again.
Well, that's ridiculous. Harvey's not a spy.
Try his absence, miss. Spies cost decent men their lives. He shall hang.
No.
Yeah, clearly, Birch did come yesterday, but now he's gone, and we've no idea where he is, so if that is all...
What about you, sir? You in there. Have you seen Birch? Are you perhaps suffering from a chill, sir?
A chill? No, sir, no. I'm quite healthy, to be sure.
Such handsome locks, covered with that ugly old wig. I thought you were trying to keep warm. Let me straighten it for you.
Sir,
Well, now, what do we have here?
I am Captain Wharton of His Majesty's 60th Regiment of Foot.
And I am Captain Jack Lawton of the Virginia Light Horse.
The Virginia Light Horse?
Yes, miss.
Then, well, do you know Peyton Dunwoodie?
Major Dunwoodie is my commanding officer.
Then, well, you don't understand. Peyton, Major Dunwoodie is a close... Well, that is to say, he's a good friend of this family.
A relation, in fact.
Well, he'll clear up this misunderstanding in no time, that's for sure.
Let us hope so, yes. For now, Captain Wharton, you are my prisoner, until the Major arrives and decides what to do with you.
Of course.
Steady now, Wolf Boy. Shh. Your master said you needed a ride.
Miss Francis.
Harvey, well, what are you doing here?
Sentries everywhere, miss. I crept back here. Lie low till they moved on.
That Virginian captain has Henry prisoner, and he's after you.
Lawton?
Yes. They think you're a spy.
Yeah, Poor peddler's easy game for men who see a spy in every shadow. Listen, miss. Lawton will have bigger fish to fry before the day's out. There's gonna be fighting, miss, here in the valley. Tell the captain he must make every effort to escape when they're distracted.
Oh, but surely Peyton will see Henry was only visiting his family.
It may be out of his hands, miss. The Americans won't look kindly on what the captain's done. Not after Andre. Tell the captain to get away if he can.
I have some food for your father. Do I have time?
If you're quick, miss. Bless you. Now go, before anyone suspects.
Steady.
Francis? Francis!
Peyton? Oh, Peyton!
I didn't know you were at the Locusts.
Well, Father thought we would be safer in Westchester.
Sadly, nowhere escapes the war. Lawton sent me a message. What's all this about Henry?
Well, he only came to see his family, Peyton. Surely he can't be blamed for that.
If that's all it is, I'm sure we can put things right. Oh, it is so good to see you. To be with you again, it's wonderful.
Oh, I've spent so much time thinking about you, about us, thinking about the future.
But what are you doing out here? Where are you going?
To a sick neighbor. Well, I don't know how long he has to live, poor man.
Then be back as quickly as you can.
I will. I'll see you at the Locusts. Come on, Wolf. Get up.
Put on civilian clothes so I could visit my family without risking being taken prisoner.
It's true, Peyton. That's all it was.
Now listen to me, Henry. Do I understand that you did not wear this disguise until you saw Lawton's troops approaching? That you found these clothes on the spur of the moment and put them on? Yes? Is this what happened?
Henry, be careful. Peyton's trying to help you.
No.
Henry.
Peyton, I don't believe in lies between friends. The clothes were worn by me from the city. They were procured for that specific purpose, and I intended to use them on my return today.
But our sentries?
I made use of this pass. It bears the name of Washington. I presume it is forged.
Peyton, please. These tricks are played every day in war.
I don't think you understand, sir. The confidence of Washington has been abused. This is beyond my power. Henry, my duty dictates that I must refer this to headquarters.
I didn't expect otherwise.
Major Dunwoodie, the British are up on the coast and in the valley. Captain Lawton requests orders.
Outside the door.
Sir.
Henry, Father told me what had happened. What does Peyton think he's doing?
His duty, Francis, that's all.
Nonsense. He could have used his discretion.
I don't think so. I had taken the name of Washington in vain.
With the pass, you mean?
Yes.
Birch says you must escape. When the fighting starts, take your opportunity.
I'm not sure that's fair on Peyton.
What? Henry, if anyone is inclined to be fair on Peyton, it's me. If he's decided to play it by the book, so can you. Did you give him your word of honor you wouldn't escape?
No, but I really...
Well, then, if it's his duty as an officer to arrest you, it is your duty as an officer to escape. Anyway, surely your family comes first. Promise me, if a chance to escape comes, you'll take it.
Major, we must strike now or lose the advantage.
Very well. Assemble the men.
Sergeant, form the men up. Sir, form up. Form up.
Peyton! Peyton! I've just been with Henry.
Francis, please. I had no choice. I'll explain to Washington. Speak up for Henry. I'm not without favor. God willing, he'll be acquitted.
Acquitted of what?
Espionage, I fear. That pass.
Please, Peyton, think what they did to Andre.
I know, but we must trust in the law. Francis, I'm sorry.
Yes. So am I. If you think I can love a man willing to stain his hands with the blood of my brother, think again.
foot soldiers on cart horses as makeshift cavalry against the best Virginian light hussars. Sir Henry Clinton should know better.
It's all they have. Hessians with their wooden saddles and green-coated cowboy irregulars. The Hessians will regroup for certain. They'll muster with the regular infantry and come again.
Then we should prepare for another attack. Gather your men.
Sir!
Things are hotting up out there.
Best we stay in here together now, Captain Wharton.
That was close.
Away from the window, Captain. Sit on the floor, if you please. You, Mr. Caesar, come over here.
Over there? We'll let her the colored man just as much as away.
What the... Cowboy hooligans are stealing my horse! Hey, you!
Caesar, his legs!
Hey, over the top!
Shut the window!
Stray horses everywhere. Yes, grab one.
Yes.
Nicely done, Captain.
Whoa there!
Take the left fork and don't spare the whip till you cross the brook. You'll find the British there. Now ride! Ride!
Get up! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Gentlemen, your attention. Lascelles, your tunic is unbuttoned. Fasten it.
Sorry, Colonel Wellman.
Now, I've fought these rebels many times. Give them a display of disciplined force, and they turn tail. The fact that they have routed a handful of our irregulars will give them a false sense of
Colonel
confidence.
Wellman, sir.
What is it?
It's Captain Wharton, sir.
Wharton!
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Uniform and on a rebel horse. Explain yourself.
I've just escaped from the rebels.
Really? Did you see how the enemy were deployed as you rode in?
In the skirt of this wood on our right are a small party on foot, a decoy, I'd say. Dunwoodie's horses are out of sight down on the plain.
Then, gentlemen, we will cross the stream in column and deploy in the plain beyond.
Colonel Wellman, I think that's what they wanted us to do.
Then we shall give them satisfaction, except that they shall not have the benefit of surprise.
With respect, Colonel, our infantry and heavy horse will be walking straight into their best light cavalry.
The Virginians? Never underestimate the firepower of a well-formed body of British musketmen.
But, sir,
Enough, Captain! What would you prefer us to do? Retire? Gentlemen, forward! How else shall we entice these Yankees within reach of our muskets?
Here, all spruced up and parade ground pretty.
Into the mousetrap.
If they save a dozen skins, they'll be lucky. Look who's there. No uniform, look. And on one of our horses.
Henry.
Escaped. I'll have that trooper on a charge.
But Henry must have seen us. Surely he warned the Redcoat Colonel.
If he did and they're still coming, then more fool them.
Are the men ready?
Ready, Virginians?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Sound the charge.
Yes, Colonel. I'll try to take a flank.
Hold the line, Wharton. We'll do it my way.
But, sir...
Lascelles! Get those men in order!
My arm! Whoa! Steady! Whoa! Whoa!
Horse, Captain Wharton. You won't hold her with a musket ball in your arm.
We'll see.
I know you don't. Here. I have your reins, sir. Whoa! Whoa there! Welcome to the ranks of the free, Captain Wharton, where you shall be my prisoner. Steady. Steady! Steady there! Trooper! Sir! Take Captain Wharton to the medical tent. Sir! Save his straw! Remember, heads and necks! Give no quarter!
Thank you for taking us into your house, Mr. Wharton.
You must do as you need, Major.
The British are routed, and now I have to think of the wounded and prisoners.
On both sides, I trust.
Of course, the wounded, the captured, and those who fell will be honored. Henry, you must sit.
Thank you, Peyton.
Your wound will be dressed, and as a wounded man I shall leave you unguarded, provided I have your word of honor that you will make no attempt to escape.
While I am not under guard, you have my word.
One of my officers, young Singleton, is badly wounded. The surgeon must attend to him immediately. Can you find him a room in the house?
Of course we can. I'll see to it.
One other favor.
By all means.
I have captured a senior British officer. He needs some small medical care.
Oh, bring him in, of course.
Trooper, show the colonel in.
Sarah, it's Colonel Wellmere. I can see, Francis.
Miss Wharton. Both Miss Whartons. Just like New York at its best.
Colonel Wellmere, you are welcome. You are very welcome.
Peyton? They're gathering for dinner.
Thank you, I'm not hungry. Francis, what are we going to do?
About what?
About us. You and me.
Wait a little, I think. If, as you say, you can persuade your senior officers at headquarters that Henry should not stand trial, you do still think that?
Yes, especially if I can get to Washington himself.
Well, if you can, and Henry is treated as nothing worse than a prisoner of war, then we can surely begin to plan a future together.
And if not?
Let's not consider if not for now. You know how much Henry means to me.
I do. Oh, Francis, it was terrible out there today. You can't imagine. I'm a good soldier, but I'm not like Lawton. He enjoys the ferocity. For me, it's a matter of right and justice. I try to play by the rules, but my God, to be at the heart of such carnage, to be fighting against your best friend, the brother of the woman you love, I wonder what it all means.
Well, no one dare say it, but this is a civil war, like Cromwell and the Royalists in England. Families split, friend fighting friend. The rules are ragged.
I keep thinking of young Singleton fighting for his life in there. He's just a boy.
Will he die?
The surgeon says he has a chance, but he'll need care every hour of the clock. I don't know if we can do that. The doctor's exhausted.
Well, we must. For God's sake, Peyton, it could have been you. We must help him.
I wish I knew how.
Oh, can't we send for Singleton's family?
He does have a sister, but...
But nothing. Send for her, Peyton. She could be here by tomorrow, couldn't she?
Well, yes, but...
Then do it.
Yes, you're right. I will.
And Colonel Wellmere, what of him?
His wound was just a scratch. Tell the truth, I believe he wants to see the words "wounded in action" on his report. Still, I'm sure the sight of your sister is making him feel better.
That's harsh.
I know, I'm sorry. It's hard to see the best in people after a day like this.
Peyton, you know I love you.
Francis, if we can't, for now, plan our future, can we at least make a pledge of some kind?
You know how I feel.
You have a full claim on my heart.
And then we have our pledge. The world, and the war, and Washington, I guess, are kind to us.
I took the liberty of repairing your uniform, Colonel Wellmere. There was a tear.
Ah, yes. Well, I was thrown from my horse. Thank you, dear lady.
Here, let me help you put it on.
I dared not wish, Miss Sarah, that fate would bring us together so soon.
No, your misfortune on the battlefield has been fortunate for us.
Indeed. Though our time together will, I fear, be short.
Oh? Why? There, you look like a colonel again.
Because, as an officer captured in battle, it is likely I shall be exchanged and paroled back to New York.
And then, will you remain in New York?
No. Under the parole, I shall be obliged to take no further part in this conflict. No doubt I shall be posted back to England.
To England? Then, what about... Will we be able to,
Perhaps by then we may be close enough for me to send for you. Give me your hand, dear Miss Sarah. Do we not?
Oh, yes. Yes, we do.
For a book, take my mind off things.
Please, join us, Captain Wharton. I was explaining to Miss Sarah the usual terms of parole.
Yes. Unfortunately for me, they apply only to those captured in uniform.
But your second capture was on the field of battle. Perhaps that will help. And you were wounded in action like the colonel. Heroes both.
Well, it was quite a scrap. And once our forces had made the cover of woods, we did outwit the enemy, eh, Captain?
Did we?
Most certainly. By remaining one step ahead. Having first scored some telling blows, we achieved an orderly and dignified withdrawal.
Oh, I see.
Miss Singleton, I'm Frances Wharton. This is my sister Sarah. Let me help you down.
My brother, is he...
Oh, he is resting. You'll want to see him straight away.
Yes, please.
Caesar, show Miss Singleton to her brother's room.
Yes, miss.
The doctor is with him now.
This way, miss. And don't you worry about your brother.
She's stunning. Yes. The dark eyes. Father has invited Captain Lawton to dine with us this evening. That'll be strange. Miss Singleton knows him well, apparently. Peyton, too. Oh, really? I didn't get that impression. Anyway, Peyton won't be there. He's left for the American headquarters to see about Colonel Wellmer's parole and seek instructions about Henry. Then I shall be wishing twice over for a good outcome. Well, we'll know tomorrow.
Father, can you hear me?
Harvey, you came back.
Of course I came back. Here, I'll light the candle.
Thank you. The danger. You must be careful, Harvey. You must be careful.
I'm a survivor, Father. Don't worry.
It's been a hard life. My strength is gone. I am content. Always do your duty, Harvey. That way, I shall be content.
Hush now, Father.
God is as merciful as he is just. Take my hand, Harvey.
I have it. I'll stay with you now.
Mr. Wharton, ladies, thank you for inviting me to join you at your family meal. Captain Wharton and I may be rivals on the field of battle, but I can attest that he is a brave opponent, and I am proud to toast his health. Captain Henry Wharton.
Henry. Thank you, Captain Lawton.
I suppose Dunwoodie will receive promotion in the rebel army for the advantage my misfortune gave him.
Major Dunwoodie is no rebel, Colonel. He is a renowned servant of the Confederate States of North America.
Renowned he must be, Captain, to overcome Colonel Wellman.
Miss Sarah, such sympathy and friendship are all any gentleman could wish for.
All you could wish for? I wonder. What of liberty? Would a gentleman not wish for that?
No sparring, gentlemen, please. Miss Singleton will join us shortly, and she deserves a pleasant welcome.
Lawton, one question, if I may.
Of course.
This business about Harvey Birch. Frankly, I'm amazed. I accept he's somewhat slippery when it comes to formal frontiers, but a spy? As far as I can see, he hasn't a political bone in his body.
He was caught, lurking near the tent where Washington was in talks with his staff. After he escaped my custody, he was tried and found guilty.
Without being able to put his case?
An innocent man wouldn't run away, Miss Frances.
I don't see it. Birch may be a little shady in his trading. He can buy you just about anything. But when it comes down to it, he's just a peddler.
And I'm just a soldier. Orders tell me he's a spy. That's good enough for me. And I will catch him. I surely will.
Who will you catch, Captain Lawton? Oh. Good evening, everyone.
Miss Singleton. Good to see you again. I was referring to the spy, Harvey Birch.
Please sit down. How is your brother?
Wonderful news. The doctor says he's turned a corner.
Oh, thank goodness.
Harvey.
Father, hold on. Hold on, Father. Time like an ever-rolling stream bears all who read away. Lawton has a dream, dies at the opening day. Father.
When he can rule.
Well, yes. Surely we all have the right to govern ourselves.
Well said, Miss Francis. If not liberty, then what are we fighting for?
Slavery, perhaps?
What?
I'm serious, Francis. I find it odd that the Revolutionary Congress has a manifesto setting forth equal political rights, but if they feel so passionately about equality, why will they not set free their slaves?
Quite right. Shows all this freedom talk is balderdash.
Remember, sir, it was England that brought slavery here.
Oh, we forced it on you, did we?
No, but I object to you pointing your finger when you well-to-do English protect your own wealth by creating a class of working paupers.
No, Gentlemen, enough, please. Whatever will Miss Singleton think of us? Miss Singleton, Isabella, Captain Lawton has already led one toast. Will you honor us, please, by proposing another?
But I don't know what to...
Well, a toast to absent friends, perhaps, or something noble.
Very well. A toast. A toast to the most honorable, the most noble, and needless to say, the most handsome young man in Washington's army. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to raise your glasses to a man close to all our hearts, Major Peyton Dunwoodie.
Peyton Dunwoodie.
Have mercy. Lord have mercy on his soul. Lord have mercy on his soul. Lord have mercy on his soul.
Don't try to run, Birch, or it's a musket ball through your skull.
Wait. My father has just passed away. My father!
Good. Then you won't have to witness your fate. Time up. Now, my boys, Mr. Birch's trading profits are hidden here somewhere. Smash everything open. We'll find his stash.
Lift the left-hand hearthstone. The money's under it in a box.
Pull it up. We'll march Mr. Birch to Captain Lawton. 50 guineas is on his head.
Wait, please. For pity's sake, his body is not even cold. Give me 10 minutes. Let me say a prayer for him.
Get up. I say, you two, bring him. Drag him if you need to.
Speak with you, alone.
And are we alone?
Everyone's going to bed. Captain Lawton's gone back to the camp.
Come in.
Miss Singleton, Isabella, your toast, I wondered... Oh.
What is it?
That picture. The miniature on your dressing table. It is Major Dunwoodie.
Yes, painted by a friend. I don't usually show it in public. He's a wonderful man, is he not?
I had thought so, yes.
Francis, I had heard it's remarked among the young officers at headquarters that there might be some friendship between the two of you.
Our parents are cousins, yes.
There was. I know it's silly. There was even some talk of engagement.
I may have entertained that thought, but I did not realize there was a prior claim.
Oh, Francis, I am so sorry.
No, the mistake is mine. When Dunwoodie returns, I shall behave as honor dictates.
Peddler Birch ready to swing from one of his namesakes.
You won't escape again, Birch. You'll hang in the morning on Major Dunwoodie's return.
As you wish. I've little left to live for.
Captain Lawton, there is the little question of the bounty.
Ah, yes. And here was I thinking you'd done this out of patriotism. Here. Now go.
Why do you deal with those sons of Satan?
Even demons have their uses.
And the devil himself wouldn't stop a man mourning his dead father. If I can find a way, I shall have revenge.
Good night, Colonel Wellmere.
Sarah, we have very little time. Dunwoodie will return tomorrow with news of my parole.
Yes, I know.
Give me your hand. Good night.
Good night. Sarah?
Francis, you didn't hear what Colonel Wellmere and I...
Oh, enough to know that he considers your hand kissable.
Oh, Francis, be happy for me. I know you don't like him, but we're in love, Francis, and love is always right.
Sir?
Trooper, what's that smoke?
Where, sir?
Down the valley, look.
Looks like Birch's cottage, sir.
Oh, those damn Skinners have set it alight. My God, they'll answer for this. Where's Birch?
Shackled and locked up, as you ordered, sir.
Lawton?
Major Dunwoodie. We weren't expecting you so soon, sir.
I rode through the night.
The Skinners brought in Harvey Birch, Major. His hanging awaits your orders.
He can wait. Why do they want to make soldiers executioners?
Sir? What news from headquarters, sir?
I am to escort Captain Wharton to the Highlands. He will stand trial as a spy. If convicted, he hangs.
But Washington
was nowhere to be found. The general staff looked at the rulebook and said they had no choice. I have to go to the Locusts now. How am I supposed to tell Frances? And her poor father. What am I supposed to say, Lawton? What the hell am I supposed to say?
In The Spy by James Fenimore Cooper, Harvey Birch is played by Gorman, Francis by Rose Leslie, and Henry by Alex Waldmann. Mr. Wharton is James Lailey, Sarah, Francine Chamberlain, Mr. Harper, Timothy Watson, and Caesar, Richard Pepple. Peyton Dunwoodie is Simon Bubb, Captain Lawton, Gerard McDermott, Colonel Wellmere, Adam Billington, and Isabella Singleton, Victoria Inez Hardy. The Spy is dramatized by DJ Britton and directed by Sasha Yevtushenko. The Spy by James Fenimore Cooper, dramatized by DJ Britton.
Time to get ready, Birch. Scaffold's almost up. Captain Lawton sent for a preacher. Says you're to have a clean shirt. Prepared, eh? Birch? What the hell? God damn it! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! Prisoner gone! Harvey Birch has escaped!
Yes, and you better bring some coffee.
Going in.
Shattered?
Yes, I've come through the night from headquarters.
Sit down, Peyton, sit down.
No, sir, thank you. I should stand.
Peyton, what is it? What's the news?
Henry, I'm so sorry. I did my best. My orders are to escort you personally to American headquarters, where you're to stand trial.
On what charge?
Using a forged signature of General Washington and going in disguise for the purposes of espionage.
I see.
But Henry's not a spy. He holds the king's commission. He's a uniformed officer.
Yes, but unfortunately not in uniform at the moment of his arrest. The general staff seemed determined to stick to the rule book. I couldn't budge them.
You're in a difficult position, Peyton. We know that.
But Henry, your motives were honorable.
Then that's what will show the court. Don't worry, Father. I'll have my say.
Yes, and I'll do my best to put the case in your defense, though my efforts so far feel rather feeble. I should like to tell Frances myself. Is she here?
She is, yes, but Peyton, she made it clear she doesn't want to see you.
What? I don't understand.
Peyton, why don't you go and look for her? If there's something wrong, you must talk.
Yes, I'll do that. Will you excuse me?
Of course.
Henry, we must be ready to leave in an hour.
My boy. Oh, my boy, you should never have come.
Hush, Father. I'm not lost yet. Now listen to me. Whatever happens, you must keep yourself and my sisters from being tainted by my arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Francis and Sarah must have a future. There must be a life for them after the war.
I thought Francis's future would be with Peyton. Oh, what's happening?
We'll take the head of the valley. Birch will probably try to get through the pass. How the devil did he escape?
Pushed his way through the roof of the hut, sir. Must have the strength of 3 men.
He won't get far in leg irons. Why in God's name didn't someone hear him?
Must have made his break while the Skinners were still here with all the noise.
Party of the 6 on foot up into the woods. Remember, like all spies, he's under sentence of death. You may shoot on sight.
Go away.
I don't understand.
Is Henry safe?
No, I wasn't able to persuade my superiors. He must stand trial.
But you said you would stop it.
I said I would try. Francis, what is this?
Well, clearly your word means nothing, as I've already learnt. You said I was your one love. That wasn't true, was it? Someone else has a prior claim on you.
What? No, that's nonsense.
Well, go away, Peyton. Complete your duty, then leave. I assume you have at least secured Colonel Wellmere's parole?
Yes.
Then at least Sarah will be happy.
Francis, please, this is madness. I love you. Only you. You can't just throw away everything we have together, everything we've planned.
You think this doesn't hurt me? Good Lord, Peyton, I meant every word I ever said to you, every pledge I've ever made.
And you think I didn't?
All too clearly you didn't. Please, no more. I must see my brother. Well, please, Major Dunwoodie, don't call on me again.
Francis!
Oh, God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come. Be thou our guide where life shall last. Miss Francis.
Your father?
Yes, miss.
I saw the smoke, but I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
This was the Skinners' work.
They killed him.
Not killed him, miss, no. He went in his own time, but they burned the house around his body and seized me for the bounty.
You got away?
I did. Father was a dignified man. He deserved a dignified burial.
Amen to that.
But that hymn, Father used to sing it all the time. It lives with me in my head.
It makes my blood boil to think those Skinners claim to do their foul work in the name of America. That doesn't excuse them.
No, it don't. And I swear on this grave I will make those dogs pay. I shall, Miss Francis.
I'd take a sword to them myself if I could.
I believe you would, miss. Now, better make myself scarce. You best get home, too. The patrols are everywhere, British and American. There'll be more fighting in Westchester before long. Things is getting fierce.
Yes. Harvey, they've taken Henry to the Highlands to stand trial.
Feared as much. You must hold on to hope now. How's your sister bearing up?
Worried about Henry, but excited on her own account because Colonel Wellmere has asked her to marry him.
What? No, miss, that can be.
What do you mean?
There's something you must know about Colonel Wellmere.
At headquarters by nightfall.
We stumble on a British patrol. What will you do then?
Well, if we do run into troops, they'll be American. The road to the Highlands has been secured.
We used to ride this country when we were boys, remember?
Peaceful days. Seems a long time ago now.
I was picturing myself in a uniform even then.
You were always the soldier. I thought I'd be a lawyer or a scholar.
For king and country, I did what most young men of our upbringing did.
You could have changed sides when the revolution started. Plenty who trained in England did.
Not me, Peyton. I swore allegiance to the crown. I could never unswear. Even if I have to hang. Peyton, what are you going
Don't know. I don't even know what I've done.
Let me ask you something. What does Isabella Singleton mean to you?
Nothing. Not in the sense you're suggesting.
That sounds like there was something.
No. At least not from my side. When I was stationed at headquarters, she was there too, with her father and brother. We danced together a few times, that's all.
She is very beautiful.
Yes, and she knows it. Has she been saying something?
When you were away, she toasted you at dinner. The most handsome man in the American army, something like that.
Damn her! I feel she had expectations of something between us, but there wasn't. There never was.
You never said anything to encourage her?
No, never.
Did you say anything to discourage her?
Well, that would have been discourteous. Oh, Henry, I've been a fool. Isabella Singleton is used to getting what she wants. I should have made it clearer.
Then let's hope you can put it right with Francis.
Lawton will bring your family and the wounded onto headquarters in a day or two. I'll speak to her. I'll speak to her then.
Wolf, good boy. Well, I'll send a stable hand to rub you down. Hello, is anyone there? I'm too late.
Surely, Francis. I leave today, and we are betrothed.
You are unspeakable, Colonel Wellmere. Sarah, you must come with me to the house, quickly.
Why? What is it?
You have no right
Well, I have every right, Wellmere, and you know why. Ouch, Francis. If I were you, Colonel, I should take your pass, get on your horse, and leave this house while you can.
Francis, no!
Well, trust me, Sarah. Come with me. There's no easy way to say this. That man, Wellmere, he's already married.
What? No, he can't be. Oh my God. No.
Harvey says it's a talk of New York. The woman Wellmere left behind in England has arrived at the British garrison and is demanding to see him.
It must be a mistake.
I don't think so. Harvey says she's in New York now, waiting for him.
It can't be. He can't be right.
You saw Wellmere's face. I don't think there's any doubt.
My God. What have I done? What have I
done? Mr. Wharton, Caesar said you wanted a word.
Yes. Come in, Miss Singleton. Isabella, please, sit. Francis has been out of sorts today, you may have noticed. And I wondered, is there perhaps any connection between this and what happened at dinner last night? Your toast, I mean.
Mr. Wharton, you've been very kind to me and to my brother, and I think you deserve an honest reply. This is awkward. Frances is a fine young woman.
Major Dunwoodie appeared to think so, yes.
Appeared to. Yes, a good way of putting it. Frances is the victim of a misperception. She seems to have believed there was an understanding between herself and Peyton Dunwoodie, when, in fact, the understanding is between Peyton and myself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and you have explained this to Frances?
Oh, I have. She has been gracious in renouncing all claims to Peyton.
Oh, poor Frances. This is most unfortunate, most unfortunate.
The wounds will heal, Mr. Wharton. It's not unusual for young women to deceive themselves in this way. She'll find another soon enough.
Yes. Well, I thank you for your frankness.
Mr. Wharton! Mr. Wharton, sir! Mr. Skinner! Run!
What?
All through your skull. Keep me covered, Isaac. Yeah, I got him. I've been watching this house. Wealthy gentlemen coming and going. Tories, the lot of you, I'd say.
No, you're wrong. We are neutral. We are a neutral family.
Oh, yeah? With the son fighting for the crown and Harvey Birch around your door? I don't think so. Look at you. Sons and daughters of privilege. You listen to me. The vengeance of the American people is just, and it is fierce.
Wait, I'm a guest of these people, and my father is a senior American officer,
Yes.
Colonel Singleton.
And you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
All right, now stop. If you stop now and leave us alone, I will speak to the officers at headquarters for you. Say it was all a mistake.
You'll speak for us? Oh, thank you very much, Your Worship. You think we care about them? You're a worse fool than I thought. Take the jewels and wallet.
No, take your hands off the lady. We'll give you what you want. Here.
O'clock. And that painting, too. I'll keep it covered. See, then lock all the room doors.
You're the fool! Captain Lawton is only 10 minutes away. He'll ride you down.
My spies tell me Captain Lawton is up at the head of the valley, chasing the damned Harvey Birch. So no, he won't be along in a hurry.
Got the stuff. Locking the doors now.
Good. Now set a fire in the passageway.
What?
It'll run through the house in no time.
No,
You see some blaze should cover our tracks nicely. Goodbye, Mr. Wharton.
You...
Lock all the doors.
Wait! No!
Out! Oh, let us out! There's someone in here! Through. Sarah, help me with the window. Quickly! My God, the shutter's barred on the outside.
Francis,
Oh, God. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Sarah. Sarah!
Mr. Wharton! Mr. Wharton! Give me your hand, sir. I'll pull you out.
Help Miss Isabella first.
Your hand, miss.
thank God.
Come on, sir.
Oh, well done, Caesar. No, I can... Thank you.
Aid from the well. Mr. Wharton, we saw the flames. What happened?
Your damn Skinners. That's what happened.
They are not my Skinners. Americans they may be. Patriots they are not.
Oh, it's taking hold of the whole house.
Come on, men! Move it! Move it! I don't think we can stop it!
Where are Miss Sarah, Miss Francis?
Sarah's bedroom. I remember I heard voices.
They're still in there?
I think they are. I'm going in.
Back door, Captain. It's close to the bedroom. I'm with you, sir.
Come on, men! Come on! Where's the bedroom?
To your right.
I can't see a thing. Who's that? Who's there?
It's me, Captain Lawton. I've got Miss Sarah.
Harvey Birch? What are you doing here?
Never mind that. Take her from me. Careful now. I saw the flames. Guessed it was the Skinners. Caesar, here. Let Miss Francis lean on you.
I'll be all right. Look after Sarah.
Now go. All of you, get out of here quickly.
Roof's about to go.
Get out! Birch, go! Leave me, Captain. With luck, we won't meet again.
Harvey Birch was in there.
Whatever else he may be, he's a brave man.
God have mercy on his soul.
No one can survive that, Miss Francis. Not even old Harvey.
Sarah? Sarah?
Here. Put some water around Miss Sarah's face.
Sarah? Oh, she's coming round.
Colonel Wellmere said that's what they do in England. All lit up.
Sarah? What happened?
It's the shock.
Here, Captain Lawton. Help me move it further from the heat.
Mr. Wharton, the carts are ready. You must take your place. It's a long ride to headquarters.
Oh, I loved the Locusts, Lawton. It was my parents' home before we moved to New York.
I'm truly sorry, sir. Perhaps when the war's over, you can rebuild the place.
Yes? Houses can be rebuilt, but my God, what this war has done to my family. And for what?
I'm just a soldier, sir. The point of war, as far as I can see, is to win it.
Oh, Captain, you like your morality simple and firm, don't you?
I do, Miss Singleton. Life's simpler that way. Excuse me. All right, up front. Keep your eyes peeled, men. We don't know where those damn skinners ran to.
How's Sarah, Mr. Wharton?
Hasn't said a word to anyone since the fire. She sits there almost as if in a trance.
And Colonel Wellmere?
The stable hand says he rode off just before the fire. It's damned odd. He seems to have just disappeared.
Miss Singleton, Mr. Wharton, I really must ask you to get up onto the wagon.
Yes.
Here, Mr. Wharton, sir.
Ah, Caesar, the helping hand as ever. Oh.
Now you, miss.
What is it, Miss Francis?
Oh, I'm not sure. In the woods, look. What's that flashing in the sun?
Where?
There, look.
That's the glare of firearms. Those skinners are back. Take cover, everyone. Flatten yourselves on the wagon, quickly. Yes.
Men, to your muskets. Enemy in the wood.
I want to get off the wagon. We're sitting targets up here. Quickly, let me down.
Keep your head down.
Out of my way, Caesar. Oh, Isabella, no.
Sit down, sit down.
I want to get off. I want to get off.
Get after them, men. Now!
Here, Miss Francis. Put this under her head. I'll fetch a doctor.
Isabella?
Here's a remedy for every pain.
Shh, be still. The doctor will...
Listen. Selfish woman. What I want, I must have. Dunwoodie is yours, Francis.
Save your strength.
You must listen. Between you, I swear, by no act or word has Peyton ever pledged himself to me.
Captain Wharton, His Britannic Majesty's 60th Regiment of Foot, presenting for trial as ordered.
Thank you, Major Dunwoodie. Captain Wharton, the accusation is that... yes. Being an officer of the enemy, you passed the pickets of the American Army at White Plains in disguise, and have thus subjected yourself to the punishment of a spy. You understand the charge?
I do, sir, and will contest it.
Within 48 hours, you ought to be brought here before a panel of military judges.
I seek permission, Colonel, to appear as Captain Wharton's friend and advocate.
Permission granted. You are aware, Captain Wharton, of the only sentence available to us, should you be found guilty.
I am, Colonel. Personally, I should prefer the firing squad to the rope.
Unfortunately, that is not within our power. The hearing will be conducted precisely according to regulations.
Captain Wharton's defense requires the presence of the members of his household, sir. I believe they are about to make the journey.
Very well. Captain, my advice is to spend the time you have thinking carefully about what you will say to us. Escort the prisoner to the guardroom, Major.
Sir.
Are you all right?
I wish it were me who died.
Oh, don't say that. You have to start again. Put Wellmere behind you.
I know, but I feel so foolish and so worthless.
Your worth is a great deal more than him, that's for sure. No one knows what happened between you and Wellmere. If people assume he's simply run off, that's fine. When news of his New York disgrace gets out, his walking out will be seen as a lucky escape for you.
I wish that was all there was to it. Did I love him? Well, I thought I did, otherwise I would never have. But if I loved him, surely I'd still love him now.
And you don't?
No. I feel as if he's stolen the very idea of love.
Love's bigger than that. It's what we feel for each other, you and I. It's what we feel for Henry. You must remember that and be strong. When we get to headquarters, Henry will need us.
I know. I think what I fell for was his poise. The red coat.
Do you think when men put on uniforms and go to war, no matter how just the cause, they have any idea what it does to their families?
No. Francis, Will you speak to Peyton?
I'll speak to him, yes. But if Henry is condemned, I don't know that I can ever marry the man who arrested him.
You've heard the charge. What were you doing crossing the lines in Westchester?
Sir, Westchester is neutral ground. Its very name implies a right for all to move over its territory.
This court does not recognize the term neutral ground.
Colonel Martin, surely the issue at hand is not whether Captain Wharton tricked our sentries, but whether he did so as a spy. If he did, the consequences are severe. If not, I would contend that he must be treated as any other prisoner of war officer and be paroled, and a prisoner exchange negotiated with the British.
I assume, then, that you will offer evidence that Captain Wharton was not involved in espionage.
We will, sir. The entire Wharton household is present, and they will vouch that Captain Wharton was engaged in a family visit, nothing more.
I see. And yet he was carrying a forged pass.
Sir, Captain Wharton is a spirited young man. There is no denying that he acted imprudently. Foolishly, even. I'm sorry, Henry, but you were foolish. But foolishness does not equate to espionage.
Very well. Let us hear from the servant, Caesar.
I'm here, sir.
Good. Now, when Captain Wharton visited, was he wearing a disguise?
My eyes is bad, sir. I cannot...
Speak straight, Mr. Caesar. Why did he come?
To see Mr. Wharton and his sisters. They had not seen him for 14 months, sir.
Are you sure that the captain was entrusted with no commission from Sir Henry Clinton?
Me, sir? You think Sir Henry would entrust me with such a business?
Colonel Martin, I have known Captain Wharton since we were boys. He says he was on a family visit, and that is good enough for me. Deceit never formed part of his character. He is above it.
So you say, but I do have a question for Miss Frances Wharton.
What Mr. Caesar says is true, sir. My brother had a week's leave. He couldn't bear to think that he was only a day's ride away from us, having not seen us for so long. So he took a risk. I wish now he had not.
Miss Wharton, did your brother tell you in advance that he meant to pay you a secret visit?
No. We knew nothing until he arrived, but what difference does that make?
We shall see.
Miss Frances, you wrote to him, perhaps, urging the visit?
No, that would have been too dangerous.
So he arrived in disguise, completely unexpected.
Well, yes.
And did he leave the house at all?
No.
Did he speak to anyone out of your earshot, or anyone not staying at the house?
No, no one. Well, no one of importance. Only our neighbor, the peddler, Harvey Birch.
Harvey Birch? Miss Wharton, this very court has already ruled that Birch was a British spy.
Oh, no,
And your brother, on an unannounced visit from Sir Henry Clinton's garrison, in disguise, and using a forged pass, exchanged words with him.
You're twisting her words, sir. It wasn't like that.
Henry, be quiet.
Captain Wharton, this confirms the worst. I believe we are ready to write our verdict.
Oh, please, Colonel Martin. They were talking of horse-grooming currycombs.
Enough, Miss Wharton. Gentlemen, pass me your written verdicts. Prepare yourself. Henry Wharton, you are detected as a spy. According to regulations, you shall be executed by hanging at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, no, please!
My boy!
At 9, can we give him no longer?
It is the customary time. Only Washington has the power to extend it, or to pardon.
Henry, I said the wrong thing.
Truth, that's all.
Henry, I'm so sorry.
You did your best, Peyton. When the war's over, I think the law should be your life. Peyton, there are things I must ask you.
Name them.
Please, old friend, be a son to my father. Defend him from the stigma of my sentence. Look after Sarah. I think she may need it. And, Frances, forgive me for interfering. Peyton, take Frances and love her.
Henry, please.
Frances, forget me and forgive those you love. It's not Peyton's fault.
He's contributed to your death. He could have let you go.
He could not. We are officers. It's a matter of duty. Had I been in his position, I should have done the same thing.
Well, it's not a question of blame. It's a question of how I feel. I cannot live the rest of my life married to Peyton when, in the back of my mind, I shall see you in that courtroom, condemned to the gallows.
Henry, here is my pledge. Whatever Frances decides, I shall comply with her wishes.
Oh, Peyton, this is such injustice. Is there really nothing more we can do for Henry?
If only I could speak directly to General Washington, but he's nowhere to be found. I've sent out messengers, but he seems to have disappeared off the face of America.
And there's no one else?
Well, to move Colonel Martin and his colleagues would take someone quite out of the ordinary, believe me.
Henry, do you remember when you arrived at the Locusts, our gentleman visitor?
What about him?
When I walked him to the road, he left me in no doubt he was a man of influence, and this is the point. He said if ever he could help our family, he would.
Francis, really, I'm not going to pin my hopes on a passing dandy.
Well, he was not a dandy.
Well, who was he? What was his name?
Harper. His name was Harper.
Harper? Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
The name Harper crops up constantly here at headquarters. I've been in meetings where Harper's information has changed our entire strategy. I've never met him. I don't know anybody who has, but his name is whispered everywhere. It is said that he's very close to Washington himself. If Washington can't be found to help us, then perhaps this Harper can.
Or perhaps at least you can get a message to him.
Yes. Hold on to hope, Henry. Night will be on us soon. I must make good use of what time we have.
Miss Frances?
Oh, hello, Caesar. I'm getting some evening air. Poor Henry cooped up in that cell is horrible.
Keep a calm soul, miss. If anyone can find help, it's Major Dunwoodie.
Thank you, Caesar. What's that?
What?
Well, something flashing up on the hill, look. Almost as if it was directed at this spot.
Not likely, miss. Who'd be signaling to you?
Or you.
Me, miss? Someone signaling old Caesar? No. Wild old hills, then. Rocks and trees, few sheep paths. Nothing up there concern you, miss. Best go to bed now.
Yes. Soon. I may take a little stroll first through the camp. Calm myself, as you say.
Harvey. How'd you get past the sentry?
Waited till they was eating. You saw my signal?
Uh-huh. Master Henry all alone, except for one guard. Miss Frances gone for a walk.
Damn. Couldn't you stop her?
You ever tried stopping Miss Frances, Harvey?
Yeah. Well, I guess she'll do no harm. Shine your lantern. Now, how do I look?
Like one fire and brimstone, holy roller, old-time preacher.
Then follow me, pilgrim, for judgment awaits us all. Quickly, put on this cloak and hood.
I'm in luck. Sheep path. That flash came from that way, I'm sure. Keep moving.
And any responsibility you may feel for my death is absolved. You will have done your duty. With every affection, Henry.
Preacher and his servant come to see you, Captain.
I don't want a preacher.
Come, Captain Wharton. Even a spy deserves absolution. God bless you, trooper. Close the door behind us. There's a good man.
I don't know who the hell sent you, but you can go back where you came from. I can make my own peace.
That is no way to talk to a man of God, Captain.
Harvey, Birch, we thought you died in the fire.
No, quietly. Me. Off with the hood, man.
Eden, Captain.
Caesar.
We're here to get you out.
Escape? But Dunwoodie believes there's a chance this man Harper...
Captain Wharton, you must trust me. Unless you get out with me right now, you hang tomorrow, no question. Now take the cloak and hood from Caesar. You must swap clothes.
What?
To the bag, Caesar.
What's this?
A wig and a parchment mask. It'll serve well enough in the dark.
What about Caesar, when they find him?
I'll tell him Harvey forced me gunpoint. Now hurry.
That's it. Wrap the cloak around you.
You think there's no chance of Harper obtaining a reprieve?
As sure as if I'd have heard it from him myself. Not a chance.
Well, if you're sure. Caesar, Make sure this letter is left in the cell. It's for Major Dunwoodie.
Good luck, Captain Wharton.
Move quickly and we may avoid a hanging. Trooper! Trooper!
Sir?
Madame Fool's servant forgot to bring the most important book of all.
Forgot the Bible, sir?
Oh, no, the Christian criminal's last moments for them who die a violent death. Do you have a copy here?
Never heard of it.
We shall have to go back for it.
As you say, sir.
And leave the prisoner be a while. Yes, much to think about. Moonlight. Ride steadily after me, Captain, as a servant should. Don't turn around. I can look back as if I'm talking to you.
Surely, if we make a dash for it, we could be off the road and into the scrub before they notice us gone.
How long do you think that miserable Dutch horse would hold his speed pursued by the Lawton's Virginians? Every foot we gain without giving the alarm counts a day in our lives.
What can you see?
See the sentinel in the field, a little ahead of us. He's eyeing us a little too keenly.
I wish I could throw off these clothes.
Wait a little. If you need a warning, look to your left.
A gallows.
Prepared for you. Now keep your mouth shut. Evening, trooper. The night's getting cooler.
Aye, sir. Godspeed you.
Thank you, trooper. Come on, man. Keep up. He's gone. Now keep up the... Look out, Captain. Get yourself ready. There's a ruckus back at the camp.
Sergeant, sound the alarm.
What is it, sir? What's happened?
The prisoner's escaped. That damn preacher.
Bugler, the alarm! He passed by a few minutes ago, sir, with his servant.
That was no servant. That was Captain Wharton. Bring me my horse! How many men do we have?
Only what's here, sir. The rest are off duty.
All right, let's get after them.
Faster, Captain!
Yeah.
Gotta get out of the open!
The snag's blown already.
Just keep her going. Stay on the tail.
The moon's gone behind a cloud. I can't see where I am.
That's good news, Captain Wharton. Nor can they.
At the camp. Amazing how sound carries on a still night. Must be getting close to the top. That outcrop. I saw that from below, like a dog's head on the moonlight. If I can make that...
Whoa there. Steady. Steady.
Then we climb. Once we're in the rocks, they'll never follow us on horseback. Not in this darkness.
Where to go on foot?
Best way, Captain. Don't worry. I know these hills like the back of my hand. Move on.
Smoke. A hut.
Sir, but they turned him loose. There's no sign of Captain Wharton or the preacher.
Damn, we've been tricked. They'll be up in the rocks there somewhere laughing at us.
We can't take the horses up there, sir.
No, hope it's in the dock. Head back to camp. We'll come after them in the morning.
Sure.
They won't get far on foot.
Stand.
I think so, yes.
Good. Francis, I have arranged for your brother to escape.
Oh, Dunwoodie said you would help. He was sure you would have the sentence overturned.
Then he was wrong. The sentence must stand. Escape was the only solution I could arrange.
But surely he'll be recaptured. When Major Dunwoodie hears he is gone, he'll consider it his duty to bring Henry back.
Well, I'll see to that. Dunwoodie will receive fresh orders. Congress has better tasks for him than hunting down your brother.
Then Henry is safe.
Only when he reaches the British lines. At the moment, he's on his way here with the peddler Harvey Birch.
Harvey Birch? God. But from what you say, you're an agent of the American Congress, and Birch is a British spy.
Beware appearances, Miss Francis. Harvey Birch is no British spy, and, I am rather more than an agent.
Not an agent, then...
I do like to think I am an honest man, but sometimes disguise and deceit are necessary. Well, if I remove my cloak, then perhaps...
General! You are General Washington.
Francis, I saw when we first met, when your family sheltered me from the storm, that you have your heart set firmly on the revolution.
I do, yes.
Can I trust in you? Lives depend on it, you understand?
Of course. I swear, as God is my witness, I swear.
I know the needs and the means of espionage. Both sides in the war use spies. My task is to obtain the best intelligence and to prevent people giving the British information about us. That's why I had to uphold Henry's sentence. We cannot have British officers dressed as civilians moving freely behind our lines. But, of course, I could see that Henry was not a spy. Escape was the only answer.
And Harvey is your servant?
Well, Harvey Birch is my main conduit of intelligence from New York, from the British garrison. Sir Henry Clinton thinks Harvey serves the Crown. So do my own officers. That's how it must be. But Harvey serves the American cause. Always has done. Should the truth be revealed, his life and the lives of all my agents in New York would be forfeit, and our own war effort much diminished. They're coming. Captain Wharton must not see me. There's a cave at the back of this hut. Keep your brother away, but see that Birch comes to me.
By the stars, Birch, why didn't you tell me?
Well, how could I, Captain? I am as surprised as you are.
Oh, good evening, Preacher Birch.
Blessings on you, miss. Is there some fruit to hand?
Captain Wharton's still...
Yes. He'll need his strength, but we can't stay long. I have 2 fresh horses tethered nearby. We need to get moving. Captain Lawton had only a small force and no time to consider. My guess is that when Major Dunwoodie learns what has happened, he'll act immediately, sending patrols along all the main roads to cut us off whenever we come out of the woods.
I'll have new orders dispatched to Dunwoodie, but to do that will take a little time.
Seems to me the whole of Westchester's alive with troops.
Oh, yes. And wandering irregulars, switching sides with every change in wind. Harvey, the battle is about to boil over. I can't afford to have you caught. You've been too close to me. You must lie low for a while, perhaps until the war is over. You know, don't you, that the secrecy which shrouds your activities can't be lifted for years. Too many lives and reputations are at stake. And for you, I'm afraid things may become very difficult.
I've thought about that. It does hurt to know that if we're on the path to victory, the chances are I'll be remembered only as a British spy. But so be it. I knew what I was doing.
I know you've refused money before, but you are due payment. I wish you'd take it.
No. If I am to be vilified, I'd prefer to know that I did not take America's gold.
Francis, I don't know what part you played in all this, but you are a remarkable woman.
I think we're both a bit headstrong, Henry. Maybe it's a family trait.
Then it's a dangerous one. Perhaps it's what makes you and I so close, despite everything.
Perhaps. Well, all I know is I want you safe.
God, what have I brought on you all? You and Peyton and poor father.
The best way to help our family is to concentrate on your own escape. Send a message from New York saying you're safe. That alone will put years back on Father's life.
I'll do my best.
Time to go now, Captain. I'd like to be at the coast by dawn.
I must be on my way. Moving downwards until you see the lights of the camp. The path leads out onto the road. Your task is to stop Major Dunwoodie from setting out in pursuit of your brother before my changed orders arrive. They will take perhaps 2 hours.
A strange task. Deceive my lover to save my brother.
You love them both?
With all my heart.
Then use any means. And, Francis, one more thing. Birch has risked his life for America. He's risked it twice over for your brother. Things may go hard for him. Take this note. If after the war my words can help Harvey's reputation, use it.
Captain Wharton, the going will be easier then.
Wolves!
The least of our worries, sir. Once we crested the hill, our task is to make the coast without running into a patrol.
The coast?
There are British ships anchored in the Sound. Reach them, and you're safe.
I took a walk and got lost.
Harper isn't to be found. I searched, sent messages, nothing. Then I get back to find Henry escaped, Caesar left in his place, and this damn letter.
What does it say?
Peyton, life is too precious to be trusted to uncertainties. I beg you again, look after my father. He will be reproached for the supposed crime of his son. Take care of my sisters, overcome Francis's objections, and marry her this night, and become at once brother, son, and husband. I say this night because if, as seems likely, I am to hang, I should like to die knowing that whatever happens, my foolishness has not prevented my dear sister being with the man she loves. Do this, Peyton, and any responsibility you may feel for my death is absolved. You will have done your duty. With affection, Henry. Why does he ask me? It's you who refuses to marry.
Then, Peyton, will you allow me an hour to consider?
So there is a chance.
For a chance, yes, but... Well, I need some time.
An hour? No, I cannot. I must make every effort to bring Henry back.
Well, half an hour, then. That can do no harm.
Very well. Yes, I'll prepare my dragoons and we'll come to you then.
Fighting now, Birch.
Aye. Not a light anywhere. That's what we want, Captain Wharton.
You seem to know every inch of this territory.
When you've walked the land as a peddler, sir, you know every hill from the way the straps of your pack bite into the shoulders. You see that dark shape up ahead?
Uh-huh.
It's the final ridge before the Sound. We'll be there by dawn.
And I've already sent Lawton's platoon off along the low road towards the coast. With me behind and Lawton in front, we're sure to trap him. I am sorry.
It's your duty. I know.
Have you reached a decision?
Yes. I shall marry you.
Oh, Francis. We'll announce our betrothal tonight and set a date for 2 weeks' time. No, 1 week.
Well, no, it must be precisely as my brother requested. We night, and you will indeed have done your duty. Is the army chaplain on hand?
Yes, I saw him earlier.
Well, then bring him and witnesses and meet me here in in 20 minutes. I need to collect my father and Sarah.
Very well. Another hour can't make so much difference. We'll do it. But we must be as quick as we can.
Of course we must.
Francis, I know you love Peyton, but with all that's happened...
Well, thank you, Father. You're right to ask, but yes, I am sure.
Major Dunwoodie. Chaplain, we're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Wharton.
Excuse me, sir.
Not now, Trooper.
Sorry, sir. Urgent orders for you.
Let me see. From recapturing Henry. What? Apparently they're expecting British raiding parties near the coast. I'm to set off tomorrow.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Francis, my hands are clean.
And we have until tomorrow morning.
with full sunrise.
This half-light always makes me uneasy.
Aye. It's hard to know what's a shadow, what's more solid. Especially under these pines. That's Americans. Keep down. Give me my spyglass. It's Lawton's troopers. They're resting in the dip.
You're sure it's Lawton?
Yeah. He's stomping around like Hercules. I know that huge form anywhere. And this is what we'll do. You carry on down the path behind us. It'll lead directly to the coast. I'll meet you at the cliffs in an hour.
What are you going to do?
Make sure Wharton's men don't come over the hill in this direction.
Good morning, Mrs. Dunwoodie.
Good morning, husband.
I don't want to go.
No.
Tune and search out those raiders.
Peyton, please. I don't want to lose you after everything.
Don't worry. It should be straightforward. From what I can see, we have the numbers.
I feel more comfortable with this Skinner.
Whoa. True enough, preacher, I did ride with the Skinners, but I'm a changed man. I seek only a just cause to pledge myself to the crown, and I hear there are royal forces hereabouts.
Royal forces, you say?
Yeah.
You're right. There are.
And where may they be?
Over the hill there, into the next dip. You'll find just men there. Now walk on and don't turn back. My pistol is on you.
What? No blessing?
Huh? A little from the scriptures. Mercy is for the elect alone. And Jack Lawton is not a man for mercy.
Sir! We caught this man on the edge of camp, sir. Yes. My God. Mr. Skinner. You murdering dog.
Sergeant, are the men ready to ride?
Aye, sir.
Good. All seems quiet here. You can take them for a recce south. I'll stay here.
And the, prisoner, sir?
Oh, string a rope over a branch before you go. Well, I'll watch him swing.
Aye, sir.
Bring a rope and a horse! No, please, I'll tell you anything. How to surprise my brother's band!
Liar, say a prayer.
God, mercy, God.
I said he would pay.
Steady pace, men. Keep the horses fresh. We've time on our side.
Sir!
What is it, Trooper?
Message from headquarters, sir. The British force is much bigger than expected. They brought horsemen up from the pass, and there's some action out at sea.
Lawton will be isolated. Double time now, men. Captain Lawton needs us.
So much trouble, Birch. More than that. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, you hang on to doubt, sir. Doubt is very useful in war. Now then, you see those masts in the mist?
Yes.
That's the Dauntless. You should be here.
How do you know?
Shape of the rigging.
And the other ships?
What?
Further off, to the south, where the mist's clearing.
Oh, what in God's name?
Oh, they're letting down longboats, look.
Troop carriers. You better hurry, sir. Get to the Dauntless. Here, give me a hand to clear these bushes. I keep a small boat hidden. You can row yourself across?
Yes. But Birch, if you are an agent of Sir Henry Clinton, come with me. You'll be safe there.
No, Captain. Thank you. I've still got work to do here. Now, give me a hand to push her out. Then you hop in. Hurry!
Goodbye, Birch.
Sergeant!
Troopers! Where the hell are they? Your sergeant and men have gone galloping off after a British reconnaissance patrol, Captain Lawton. I saw them myself. Stay still, if you don't mind. This musket is loaded and primed.
Harvey Birch.
Back from the dead, I know. No time for that just now, Captain. See, you've chosen a very dangerous place to look out over these cliffs. I assume you were looking for the British ships.
Yes, fortunately there are none.
Unfortunately, there are plenty in the next bay.
What?
I've just been there. The cliff behind you is a sheer drop, and coming up the slope towards us from the south, just over that ridge, are about 200 redcoat horsemen.
So you'll hand me over to them?
Me? An old backwoodsman preacher standing next to a Virginian captain? What makes you think they'd give me time to speak? No, sir. Our best bet is to get down behind this rock. Now, come on. Quickly. And I'll load you fire.
You'll load for me?
We could do it the other way round, sir, but I'm sure you'd be the better shot. Look, get down! Get down. They've seen us. Here, Captain Lawton. Take my gun. Give me yours. Rapid fire.
But I don't understand.
We've more in common than you might think, sir. Hurry now. I'll explain later.
Very well, then. Let's do it.
We were too late. Behind a rock, riddled with musket balls.
Poor Lawton. Poor Harvey.
I should have saved them, got there sooner. But side by side, they'd been fighting together. I don't understand it.
I don't suppose there's any harm in you seeing this now.
Huh? Harvey Birch is a faithful and unrequited servant of America, and it's signed by Washington. But Birch helped Henry, a British officer, escape. How did you get this?
It was entrusted to me. I can't say more than that. This is a civil war, Peyton. There are sure to be contradictions. Surely it's possible to be true to family and friends and still have some greater political cause.
I guess. Did you tell your father and Sarah about Henry's message?
Only that he was in New York and safe. The part of being sent back to England in disgrace, I thought, should wait a while.
Yeah, very wise. Jack Lawton, do you think when the war is over, the wounds will be healed, our differences mended?
America's glorious evening after a stormy day.
What?
Or just something Harper put in my mind. With nations and people, anything can happen. But for my own family, yes. I think we'll be all right. I truly believe that.
In The Spy by James Fenimore Cooper, Harvey Birch was played by Gorman, Francis by Rose Leslie, and Henry by Alex Waldmann. Mr. Wharton was James Lailey, Sarah, Francine Chamberlain, Mr. Harper, Timothy Watson, and Caesar, Richard Pepple. Peyton Dunwoodie was Simon Bubb, Captain Lawton, Gerard McDermott, the Skinner, Adam Billington, Isabella Singleton, Victoria Inez Hardy, and Colonel Martin, Paul Moriarty. The Spy was dramatized by DJ Britton and directed by Sasha Yevtushenko.